welcome to my channel, Maze's Life, where I'm terrible at managing money, but trying to get better. So with today's video, I wanted to go over my year-end final results of my 2024 New Year's resolutions. So let's go ahead and get started. So on the left-hand side, I have my New Year's resolutions broken down month to month. I thought they were kind of easier to obtain than just doing a flat out year-long goal. And then on the right-hand side, I have things that relate to me accomplishing these goals. So either it's ways to make extra money, to pay off my debts and do payoff challenges and so on and so forth. It's a quarterly report to kind of document how I got to where I got, and then also to reflect, to try and learn and grow for that. And then my appointments and events, those are kind of like the trips that I plan to take throughout the year that will help me to accomplish more than just financial goals. So last time I saw this planner, it was for my 6-month update. So let's start looking at things from July onwards. So did I go to a waterfall? No, I did not. A big thing was I needed to work on accomplishing non-financial goals. I'm doing really well at accomplishing my financial goals, but just not my non-financial goals. And as you can see here, that was an issue for July. And then starting my new position for work, I got offered that job in June, but I kind of knew it was mine in May. So I had already checked off that box last time we spoke. Then in August, I did pay off an additional credit card. And then this low spend month was actually from, it was from February. So yeah, I can't remember if I had a low spend month. I believe I did. So this was just another one. All right, then in September, I did not accomplish either of my goals, and both of these goals were non-financial related goals. I did not go paddleboarding. I don't even know where to go paddleboarding. I didn't even look into the process. I was just so busy with my 2 jobs and trying to go out so I could stay out the house that I didn't even think of researching on how to go paddleboarding. If it wasn't something I could do just right then and there, it just did not get it done this year. And then my second goal that I did not accomplish was become a mentor or mentee. And this was not due to lack of trying. So at my old job, I did sign up to become a mentor, become a mentee, and I did get a mentor. But then I ended up leaving. So I got that mentor back in June. But then I left that job July 17th. So I did not have a mentor. Then at my new job, you could only be a mentor or be a mentee if you've been at that job for a year. And I have not yet been there a year. I haven't even passed probation. Then I tried to become a mentor at the school that I graduated from, the college that I graduated from, because I got my job because of a mentor, but no one wanted me to be their mentor. I've actually been trying to do it for several semesters now because it's a semester-long mentorship, and I never get anyone that wants me to be their mentor. I've only ever had one person reach out to me, and it was to try and date me, I think. It wasn't to be my mentee. Then for October, I did stay on budget during my dad's retirement trip. And then I also did stay on budget for not going over on my monthly budget because of this retirement trip. For this trip, I spent less than $300 for the Uber, spending money and food. And then my plane I bought several months ago, so with mostly points. So I did not have to worry about the $400 plane ticket. I believe I only bought it for $77 after my points and everything were deducted. Then for November, I did not overspend on Black Friday. My dad's retirement gift, which I bought here and there throughout the year, but mainly in the months of, I think it was October, like the beginning of October. Because of that, I told him that was his Christmas present, and so November, I did not have to buy any Black Friday Christmas presents, except for myself. I bought some bras and some pants, but that was it. Then I did also pay off an additional credit card. I paid off a bunch of credit cards this year. You would probably see that in my monthly debt confessions, but I also did open up credit cards as well. And do additional balance transfer, so just take that with a grain of salt as well. And then for December, I did not overspend on Christmas, and this is due to my dad's present already being covered, so I only needed to buy my mom Christmas presents, and I only spent a little over $100 on all of her gifts combined. All right, and then do a year-end review, and that is this right here, along with other things such as reviewing my spending plans, reviewing my milestones, doing my debt confessions. So I did do a year-end review. So then for my yearly goals, if you can see that here, I did not work out regularly. I was doing, well, let's go over to my quarterly report because I explained some of my things here. So my Q3 was the same as before, did great on my financial goals, did terrible on my non-financial goals. Plus, no one wanted to be my mentor, so I will no longer be a mentor. I'm not going to try anymore. I've just gotten to a point where people always ask me for advice, and I give it to them on how to get a certain job that I have, or how to make the certain money that I have, or et cetera, how I got to graduate school and college, and no one ever takes it. Or I'll just give advice, like when I'm talking to friends, talking to people like on a train, not necessarily advice, but I'll give them like how I did something and how I was able to accomplish them, and they don't care. So I've gotten to a point where I'm just now no longer giving advice. If you need help with something, I'll help you, but if you can't do it on your own and you need like a mentor to walk you through step by step of how to apply for a job, or how to take certain classes or study a certain way, or just that hand holding, I'm not doing that anymore. No one cares what I have to teach them, what they have to learn. It's kind of like why I have this channel and why I always say this is for me. This is about me being terrible at money and trying to get better. This is my New Year's goals, and this is also like how I'm doing certain things, like with my life goals, with my net worth categories video. Those are things that I am doing. I never tried to give advice with my videos. I gladly will take advice if you want to give it to me, but my content's not to give advice. It's just to document my journey, because I'm done being a mentor. I don't care anymore because no one else cares, so I'm not going to care for them. Anyways, that's my whole little spiel. Then with my quarter four, so October to December, again, it was the same, where I'm meeting and exceeding my monthly goals, but not doing great on my yearly goals. Plus, I was doing great working out regularly. I was going on walks. Every single month this year, I went on a walk up until October. I just stopped working out in October, November, December, so I kind of said that I worked out regularly. I failed that because then that was also, the eating season. So I gained all the weight and lost all the progress that I had gained throughout the entire year. All gone. 9 months worth of progress lost in 3 months, basically. All right, so improve my wardrobe. I already did that at the beginning of the year. Declare my house. I did that at the beginning of the year. Read the Bible more outside of church. I did not do that to the extent that I wanted to. I did read the Bible some outside of church, but I did not do it every single day. I did not completely read the entire Bible this year. So for that, I put that as a fail. Dress nice more often. Yes, I did do that, especially now with my new job where I'm working in HR. I dress nice. I have that new wardrobe that I bought. So I dress nice more often for sure. Then do one new free activity. So that's another Q4 report. So I did something fun and free every single month, sometimes multiple times in that month, but it just wasn't always new. So I put a fail because it did not accomplish that new category, but it was fun and it was free. So I failed it, but I had no regrets for the year. Additionally, I wanted to spend less than I make. And although I had 1, maybe 2 slip-ups this year, overall, I made up for it and then some. So I succeeded. I'm going to put that I succeeded. Even though I was a little nitpicky on the working out and nitpicky on the reading the Bible and the one new free activity, I'm not so nitpicky on this because it was spend less than I make and it's a yearly goal. And for the year, I did spend less than I made. All right, and then pay off that $35,000 of debt. We talked about that in my 6-month update. I did not calculate my debt payoff goals to include interest, and so that's where I failed. I put over $35,000 towards debt, but I failed in not realizing that there would be interest deducted, and interest at over a 50% rate. I think it was like 60-something%. Out of the $38,000 I put towards debt, only $16,000 went towards debt. All right, ways to make extra money. So I had already marked off tax returns, sick and dad, and roommate, but I did also sell some things. I just did it super quick and easy through ThreadUp. I got back hardly any money. I sent them a bunch of stuff, even stuff that was new with tags. I think I only got back $20. That was it. But I accomplished that goal, so it was good enough. And then here, I did not, let me see if I can find the mark. So I did not mark off here, but for this goal 1, I did accomplish. Paddleboarding, I did not accomplish. Cooking class, did I went to a cooking class? Oh yeah, cooking class was for June. Never accomplished that, not even later on throughout the year. Waterfall, did not accomplish that. It was too much of a drive. And a cute trip. Oh, I did go on cute day trips. I did not go on any overnight trips, which is what I wanted to do, was a cute overnight trip. But you know what? I didn't put that specifically. So just like with the spend less that I make, I did go on several cute little trips to like wineries and such. So overall, my year-end review, my finances are great, but I can predict and feel a burnout already if I keep on this same trajectory. But at the same time, this trajectory is doing great for my finances. So, yeah. All right, well, that's it. That's the breakdown of my year in review 2024 New Year's resolutions. Thank you for following along. If you stayed to the end of the video, I'd love to have you join this journey with me. So hit subscribe, click the like, and leave a comment down below. My next video will be out tomorrow, and if you have any advice, please leave it down below, as I would greatly appreciate it. But other than that, thank you, and until then, thanks for watching, and see you next video. Bye-bye.